Hey, what's going on YouTube, man? So in today's video, I will be giving you my top 5 weapons that you should be using in Warzone 2 right now. Don't want to waste any time. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. So for our first weapon that we have on the screen right here is the Lockman Sub, aka the MP5. Let's go ahead and hop right into the attachments. So we have the X10RR40 muzzle. This is a suppressor that's giving us some bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness. And let me go ahead and show you how we tune this. We put it to about 0.61 on the bullet velocity side, about -0.90 on the aim down sight speed side, just to initialize that more. Also, we have the LOCKGRIP Precision 40 underbarrel, giving us some hip fire accuracy, recoil steadiness, and aim walking steadiness. Just a whole bunch of accuracy and recoil stabilization built into that underbarrel. To tune it, you want to put it to -23 on the aim down sight side and -59 on the hip walking speed side. Next, we have the 40 round mag. I really like the 40 round. I don't know, it just gives that like nostalgic feeling of when we used to use it, like back in what was that, MW19, like Warzone 1. But if you need more ammo, put the 50 round. This is a great option as well. You can literally use either one. Just don't use 30 or this 15 round mag. You're gonna hurt yourself. Next, we have the Lockman TCG, just giving us some recoil control for the rear grip, and the tune it puts about -20 on the sprint to fire speed side, about 0.65 up on the recoil steadiness side. And the last we have is the VLK laser, giving us some aim down sight speed, aim stability, and sprint to fire speed. And the tune this, you want to put about -26.32, and you want to put about -39 on the sprint to fire speed side. So that is the class for the MP5, aka Lockman Sub. Make sure you get this down, and let's hop right into the next weapon. Now for our next weapon that you guys see on the screen right here, yes, it is the Chimera, aka the Honey Badger. So let's hop right into the attachments. We have the VX Pineapple Grip, giving us some hip fire accuracy, hip recoil control, recoil steadiness, and aim walking steadiness, just to be a lot more accurate with this weapon. To tune it, you want to put about -21 on the aim down sight speed side, about -46 on the hip walking speed side. Next, we have the 45 round mag. I highly recommend you just go 45. There's no questions asked. Just use a 45 round mag. You're gonna need it. It's Warzone. Next, we have the D37 grip, giving us some recoil control just to stay a lot more accurate with this weapon, especially because we are using this as like a close range to middle range type of weapon. So you just need a little bit more recoil so you can stay on target. Next, to tune that, you want to put about -0.33 on the sprint to fire speed side and -61 on the aim down sight speed side, just giving us some extra handling in this weapon so we can just be able to use this up close like I explained. Next, we have the Ravage 8 stock, just giving us some more mobility and handling, giving us cross movement speed, sprint speed, and aim down sight speed. To tune it, you want to put about -1.94 on the aim walking speed side, about -3.61 on the aim down sight speed side. Next, for our last attachment we have is the VLK laser, giving us some aim and idle stability, aim down sight speed, and sprint to fire speed. And the tune it, want to put about -26.32, about -39. So that is the class setup for the Honey Badger, aka the Chimera. Let's go ahead and hop right into our next weapon. For our next weapon, I don't even know, you guys should have saw this coming. It's the RPK. They nerfed the RPK twice, and it is still the best weapon in the game. So let's hop right into it. For our muzzle, we have the ZLR TALON 5, giving us some sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness. To tune this muzzle, you want to put about 0.58 on the bullet velocity side, 0.59 on the recoil smoothness side. Next, we have the FTAC Ripper 56, giving us aim and idle stability, hip fire accuracy, and recoil stabilization, just to be a lot more accurate and controllable with our weapon. To tune it, want to put it about 0.27 on the aim and idle stability side, 0.39 on the recoil stabilization side, just to furthermore that recoil stabilization and stability in our weapon. Next, we have the 7.62 high velocity rounds, giving us just some extra bullet velocity so our bullets can travel a lot faster across the map. And the tune it, want to put it about 4.35 on the bullet velocity side, 0.38 on the damage range side. Next, we have the aim op, the best optic in the game in my honest opinion, especially for a weapon like this with no recoil. This enables it to not have that much more recoil at all. And you want to put the eye position to far and put the aim down sight speed to about -1.55. Lastly, we have the FSS OLED laser, giving us some aim down sight speed, some aim stability, and sprint to fire speed. To tune it, we're going to put about -37.84 and about -37 on the sprint to fire speed side. That is the class setup for the RPK. Hey, let's go ahead and hop right into the next weapon. Screen, you see the Vaznev 9K. This is really a part of the meta weapons that we have in the game today. And I mean, it's actually a very great weapon. So let's hop right into it. We have the BRUEN cubic comp, just giving us some horizontal recoil control and vertical recoil control. To tune it, we want to put the gun kick control to about 0.28 and the aim down sight speed to about -57. Next, we have the 45 round mag. Like I said, it's Warzone. You just need as many bullets as possible. This is high as it can go. Next, we have the TRUE-TAC grip, giving us some sprint to fire speed, aim down sight speed. Just giving us some extra handling in our weapon. To tune it, want to put it about -17, about -55. Next, we have the MARKEEV R7 stock, giving us some crouch movement speed, sprint speed, and aim down sight speed. And to tune this stock, you want to put about -1.94 on the aim walking speed side, about -2.84 on the aim down sight speed side. And lastly, we have the FSS OLEV laser, giving us aim down sight speed, aim and stability, and sprint to fire speed. To tune it, want to put about all the way over and sprint to fire speed all the way down. So that is the class for the VASNEV 9K. Let's hop right into the last weapon. Now for the last weapon that you guys see on the screen right now is the SAC and MG. This is one of the newest metas that arrived in the game. Since people thought the RPK was like extremely nerfed, this was a great weapon, but the RPK is still like the best gun, but this is like competing with it hard. Next, we have the ZLR TALON 5. It's giving us some sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, recoil smoothness. To tune it, I want to put this about 0.58 on the bullet velocity side, 0.59 on the recoil smoothness side. Next, we have the Cronin WL55, giving us aim and idle stability, aim walking steadiness, and recoil steadiness. To tune it, I want to put this about 0.18 on the aim and idle stability side, 0.59 on the recoil stabilization side. Next, we have the 20-inch BRUEN Silver Series barrel, giving us bullet velocity, damage range, recoil control, and hipfire accuracy. To tune it, I want to put it about 0.26 on the damage range side, 0.34 on the recoil steadiness side. Next, we have the FSS OLEV laser, giving us aim down sight speed, aim and stability, and sprint to fire speed. To tune it, I want to put it about 37.84 on the negative on the aim down sight speed side, -37 on the sprint to fire speed side. And lastly, we have the AIM OPV4 scope. The best optic in the game, no recoil, y'all know how it is. To tune it, want to put the opposition all the way to far and -1.55 on the aim down sight speed side. So those are my top 5 weapons that you guys should be using in Warzone 2 right now. But if you guys want a secret meta, go ahead and click on the screen right there in the middle of the screen.
What are you waiting for? Click the video right there. It's right there. You click it. Come on, don't be like that. Don't be shy. Click the video.